Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't... that winking... hey, it wasn't just me, was it?
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all, which means... Precisely. Aha has...
Are you serious?
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the transfer of an eon's divine authority. The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer... Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented.
Exactly. It's just too weird.
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speak. Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke, or they will be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park, they may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon games, perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack... No way! It's baseball raccoon Martin!
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail.
Whoa. Where...
Hey, that declaration the Phantasmoon mentioned...
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing... You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
The way they say it makes you sound like a super... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the day...
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warrior...
Oh! All these big shots from across...
Epic. Are you brain dead? One...
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator? We should get away from this mess.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the star...
Yeah, that's right.
Still, the mere fact that the Phantasmoon made...
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the... After all, in most people's minds, they alone...
Yeah, and that may be exactly what...
Madame Pearl has sent a It hasn't been long since we parted. And
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind...
In any case, the Phantasmoon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, when normal people believe power rests in their hands, they're just... It isn't required, but I advise the media and public relations department has been monitoring public...
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warrior, a commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are... Not many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating.
What the... What's wrong?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron will reinforce security in case agitators. I can, but you overestimate what control really means.
And besides, you'll be
That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time. Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Claire, the happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public, I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. Affairs demand my attention, so
What do you mean?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the we cannot allow her to deceive and...
Agreed. Given the likelihood of full wish. That reminds me, I've been wondering, the happiness...
Perhaps it's 15 years ago. The monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom was no mere delusion. I cannot say whether the vision he claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowned in hindsight. It's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned Full Wish? What has happened to you over the years? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to if we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place. If you're set, let's get...
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience... Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the...
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some... speaking of which... Should we go and...
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student. Let's go then. To the dean's office.
Himeko! The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what are they called? Warriors at the voting. I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single... But, seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe and if you're really so preoccupied, message. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of warlords.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your...
Stop. Every time you and she get together, I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter, but tell me, has there been progress on... The Department of Aberration Defense also... regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too.
Thank you.
Go ahead. The files are inside the ark. To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name. As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried hard. I knew it was a selfish thought. If someone was able to survive the incident... 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait. By the time I came back, everything... Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident, that's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantasm.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis.
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos. You're always welcome. Other than the archive room.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around...
Oh my goodness,
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but...
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit. I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me.
Please, I can't thank you enough.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number.
Speaking of which, do you know anything?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work.
Somewhere beyond the sky.
I never heard. However, she pushed out many...
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your...
The new Herald of Death is real! They say he's not coming here to kill again.
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I heard he murdered
Hundreds? I don't...
If we help the Express get...
You're sick.
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creep.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with... There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, if possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after dabbling in technology related to the abundance.
Is this? Did they really? There are so many press releases. The schools, and for 3 consecutive years. The IPC has severed all channels of it. Formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's... Garden Star of Botanical Study. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky.
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the consternation star zone. Oh, strange. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming that given the great lengths the IP's...
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. You mean she created that?
It's certainly possible. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, if the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's... Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Contact Full Wish as her
I don't know. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special. We often shared snacks brought from home, and Full Wish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. I could feel the passion in her eyes. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is what I want to ask her myself. What?
Me too.
Thank you, you too. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place.
You mean that old school?
We have all the clues.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this...
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Oh, Full Wish?
Oh, that's Full Wish from her.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loves making those kinds of...
Then you'd better put on a good show.
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full Wish.
Himeko, you recognized me?
am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago. Before making any major decisions, I thought Himiko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood. Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that... But who would have guessed? You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming Congratulations are in order. Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? Regrettably, there are some scars and ember ground. Even here, even with these phantoms, 15 years have passed. And I've learned that time isn't a cure. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it
see the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald. How are you any different from that monster? I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm sorry. I would advise everyone to think twice. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. At the very least, try not to look so. We live in a world where we are constantly... This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming... To the audience watching from your screen, you know my name, and I know that right... 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, you and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. And now, we must live. And is this the happiness? No! Absolutely not! The master of elation! Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, right here, as the Herald of Death, they allowed me to escape. They revealed my mission to me. I, Full Wish, survivor of the blood-stained games, hereby in this game, I shall... And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom. Himiko, don't... I will bring happiness to you too. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon games like those high and mighty. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner. I'll give you a stage if that... I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to...
A plain Arcadian way?
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the... Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is... The stage is set. Come and perform this final act.
Darn it! Are we just going to...
We are right in the middle of the cameras. Let's leave here and return to...
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Arcadian Just moments ago, we received some shocking news.
At the same time, Lady Fullwish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV...
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky...
Too true! Ever since these Phantom Moon games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up
With so many accidents happening,
You got that right! Speaking of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, Miss Fullwish herself is a survivor of now. Miss Fullwish has joined the fray as a supplicant! She must be here.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all planar...
Ugh, so shame. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you still have the...
I see. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Full Wish team. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obvious. So, what do you...
You're You're really going to the TVs?
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness, and but before we act...
Help? We can all...
Sparksy.
Ever since Sunday was direct. However, I haven't heard of him making any public...
But what's...
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must...
How we track down the clues about
Sparksy. Well, this is certainly a...
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the lack. You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant. For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day. Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the elation and the I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. Who else but the laughter could pull off something like this? Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the laughter.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some...
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgusting. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw. Me?
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward...
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
I've always been curious. Where exactly the secret?
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are.
Already?
Because naturally, we're taking the express. Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon Games.
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud.
Fine, fine.
Hey, you got any...
That's...
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there some...
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning...
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew. While our duty...
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow? It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, as far as the eye could see, the seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore.
It seems she...
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantom Moon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. Miss Evanesia, what to you is a game to be savored?
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face it, the rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye, calamity looms overhead. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanesia. Please.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look. Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over?
Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Seafeld!
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two...
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so...
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners, even when expressing dissatisfaction.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. We have a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they were.
Their smiles sent shift. Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate?
You're from.
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless?
You.
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable.
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't.
My apologies.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of plues to
Bring down the house!
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Fullwish. You two look like visitors from afar.
Of course we're following it. It's not every day you see something this...
That's great. We've no...
Widespread concerns?
Judging motives as futile.
Oh! That's many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision.
If the happiness comes at the cost of stripping away the perception of all pain.
Exactly. By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts.
That's a very vivid analogy.
The real future has never existed within such a narrow dichotomy.
Thank you both for sharing. All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can chuck us a few happiness.
A wheel slip? This one's a lucky wheel, too.
Isn't that a good thing?
Welcome. Come try our
Why is it always Fullwish?
Oh, you're an outsider. You would know. Can you imagine? But she did. Fullwish TV. Back then it was still called C. And now, despite all.
Do you?
Of course. Just look at how happy we can all be just like. Well, if you have. Come on. Why don't you?
This Fullwish really is something else.
And this is also a wheel.
Bid farewell to painful memories. Follow Master Fullwish's path.
No matter how many times I perform the divination. Is my Eye of Ish.
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more like from the moment I entered this port city. I felt it. This entity is far too faint. I can scarce, but it has no concept of death. And so it's simply...
I believe most people in this city must have undergone
At the courtyard, you once...
A great calamity for some. But for others, there really is something that lets people survive apocalypse. However,
by that time, there won't be any need for a general of follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, the only thing I can do is...
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Fullwish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like a gardener pruning overgrown branches. We're almost there.
Attention visitors. Please keep...
Is this it? You keep the sacred instrument out here.
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to...
With all due respect, I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Do you sing a little song, wave your hand?
I'm no Woof Woof Dawn. A long time ago, I raised a floating island to prevent others from wandering in by mistake. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
happy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
I'll just borrow this cutie head for a sec. Isn't it?
Compared to the Utrecht scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
What are you laughing?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how...
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is...
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the street.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss... Now then, please, begin.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. What is going... It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's...
What? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games? And that...
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Sifu... No, Olive Duo mentioned... Supplicants. Not in the history of the Phantom Moon Games have I ever seen...
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Dan Heng, and...
Dan Heng, you've returned. And Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One, you've delivered yourself into my hands.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the... I came here to kill our common...
Our common enemy. You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me?
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword...
And this would be...
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friend... I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am...
You're obviously using a fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect...
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your...
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and you wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shu Hu once. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself. And to prevent our common General. If you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from the Happiness Surgery promoted by the Smile Society,
You mean everyone...
have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awake.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and... Who on earth could have brought...
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got...
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole...
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered... Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express, it's famous.
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my butt. Seeing as you called, you clearly still...
Answer me this question first.
The tavern doesn't exact, but having watched her stream, I believe she is. Just listen to her slogan. Healing smart. Most master fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That but foolish is clearly the exception. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state level...
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far.
Give me the intel on Full Wish.
Betrayal itself. That... Dear, leave it to me. Full Wish. Is there really? How come I'd never heard of her? Maybe we should ask...
Miss Spoxy,
You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. Please spare me. Just give me a...
Sparkle and I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice.
Oh, do tell.
I want to ask about someone. Is she really one of them?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen. As for the storage, either she never stored any...
We're doomed. Even...
Nice try. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Fool Wish
You mean the bloodstained games from... I get it. Maybe.
Gave it from the Department of Psychiatry. Please continue.
Full wish. Full wish. Found it. Happiness syntax. Hello? Hello? Is there?
Well, if it isn't patient zero of the Sparksy Con. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave. So, what's the...
Not me this time.
Wait, you... Forget it. This...
So, what...
Looking back through the history of this hospital...
What exactly did you...
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And you...
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own mask.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless there were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their effort and the power that erupted when the mask shattered... Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls.
Whoa! Is this the crash? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say.
They went mad.
Yeah. Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy.
Dangerous? Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Sparksicle is...
Why?
Are you?
Foolish, there's a delivery.
Is this... Oh, right, the way you cried on TV.
Who are you? Why? I don't get it. All of this.
What the heck? That's the day she received an... I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern. Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be?
How did you get in? Never mind. That's not... Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy, right?
Whoa! Even a media mogul like you.
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask through... But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you. With all your miraculous powers, I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most.
Happiness? My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the... Precisely because my past was so agonizing. The divine allowed me to hear the happiness deep in everyone's hearts as a form of consolation. I can smell the pulsating desire within your heart.
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
As you wish. Let us start tasting from the first bite. Recognition. Deep within your heart, you desire everyone. The secret you use to seduce the audience.
Correct.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your head.
That's it! That's exactly how...
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new eon of elation. And the end of all this is eternal.
It's so... quiet.
All that revelry is nothing but hollow noise. Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down, throw yourself at it, embrace it. This paradise.
So this is happiness! Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist.
To think you could resist this perfect desire.
Perfect! You've got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland. In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask. What we masked fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the... Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of my spirit? Welcome to the live stream! Plain Arcadia, Happiness Syntax, Honkai chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers.
The future is bright. Believe it with me.
Now I can go home.
Destroy the sky.
Thank you for your help. Your moment to shine.
Not exactly tough, just over. Suffering all this just for a month. Why did you break my? Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? So tell me, puppeteer in the I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot. I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself. Look at you. Nice going. We've really poked a massive hornet's nest.
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless because of Shu.
Stay safe.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and...
Mr. Ashvale and I have arrived at the TV tower. They're still setting up the...
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain later. With the help of tuning.
She went to find a way to cure the patients.
That's weird. She's caused such a...
If the public catches wind of this...
Allow me to add. The IPC has confirmed the to extrapolate. The advantage these supporters provide.
Full Wish is challenging all the supplicants, so her odds of winning were never...
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize if the situation spirals out of control. But until then, the PR department...
That should be enough.
Danger lurks everywhere right now. I don't think it's...
Oh, right. We gotta watch the Express. Who are you calling a comedian?
Then let's head out.
It's
still early.
Where to now? And it's bound for the terminal station, Museum of Possible Past. The next stop is Wahaha Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly.
Attention passengers. I didn't expect Plain Arcadia to have a spot as peaceful as this. I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle. The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We'll have to walk the rest of the way. Is that all? We're here.
Looky here. How is the white striped wolf polling so high?
Oh, that special program? It's wrapping up.
Yes.
It is a bit unusual. I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you. Time truly flies. Don't worry. Then let's go find Sunday in the... We really need...
Listen, give it a rest. Can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice.
What's going on? What can you do?
Is this...
Oh, this is a disaster. We didn't...
What's the rush? I'll head over in a bit, frowning over such a trifle.
Hey,
We meet again, you two. And you're... Whew, talk about low-key. You guys noticed it too, right? Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. It's no use.
Speaking of which, I didn't expect you to take action.
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sin Wish...
The Sin Wish?
Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them. Since that's...
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing.
Correct. But I submitted a fake surgery app. Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing.
It seems my suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will.
Do they not manipulate the hearts of others using the very...
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate then? When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantom Moon games. People love surprises, so over-preparing is...
Precisely because we were once adversaries, I don't...
And I'll be joining in too anyway. Just to shoot me a glance if you need me.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. When I left Plain Arcadia, when moving forward, never ask too many questions. The moment we don't let the word debate lead you astray.
Hello, viewers. This is an emergency broadcast.
What kind of... What? Is Full Wish TV up to their old tricks?
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances.
As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hope the dispute between supplicants...
I was confident in my victory. But now, I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just the fact...
I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to follow.
Our reporter in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero. And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Joe's wanted criminal. Back then, I trusted the Astral Express, figuring this was
But a short while ago, I found members of the
Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias but his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive, a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC back to Ashvale, arriving at the...
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment. May the Master of Elation bless us.
So that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone for long.
No. Everyone,
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Wait! How could... Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement. Originates from the Harmony.
No way!
Enough small talk. It is time to fulfill my duty.
Don't thank me. Oh, what? I
One dose of happiness. Have some sunshine. I like this street. Smell the blue. Explore the skies.
Mr. Sunday, what's the situation on the roof? Let's cover path out of here first.
Pain? What flavor?
Their senses
Come closer.
is here.
No, the flesh is regenerating.
In that case, he is certainly worthy of the great. So this is Full Wish's goal: to twist citizens implanted with shoot. Full Wish is a mere mortal.
General, please do not call them that. They are just normal people of Seafeld City. They just want to stop and catch their breath.
You're right. They deserved since we have the... You were the referee of the Phantom Moon Games. Now the land is overrun by walking corpses, and
This is merely a common occurrence so long as the supplicant can draw wish. The Master of Elation allows supplicants.
Then where exactly?
Since when do Aha's games... You don't understand.
Then make me.
As you wish. I wonder if you've heard of the tragedy.
Compared to the catastrophic history of the Phantom Moon Games.
Countless times. I wanted to reach out, but I can't save it. The Phantom Moon Games have only the games must proceed. Never ending, just as the sun and General Yao Guang. Have you ever wondered?
Simply because you possess them.
Eons ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious garden, Flora the Severed Branch screamed in protest. For before she was gifted with eternal life, she was a divine save for the blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou.
Are you speaking?
When the past is as distant as that meddler transplanted her to another world. And through this method...
You mean...
You've misunderstood. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her, to teach her to know true joy. She once witnessed raging flames boil the seas dry. Saw civilization finally, amidst the love and hate of the insignificant. Finally.
So, you're afraid of...
Over the past 1,000 years, I have called it...
This is the abundance, healing and torture.
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask and exercise the...
Miss Evanesia, what you are terrified of is not this. Quite the opposite. Evanesia is the mask you wear. What you are terrified of is... I too was once terrified.
Your mask?
A mask, known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that slaughtering general.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of Elation in my divination. But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the Elation, from the instant the Phantom Moon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in is people. Just as I once believed. I really believe in you too, Miss Evanesia.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity, like me.
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing.
Why?
Miss Evanesia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt's foresight, verdict, and self-discipline.
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask?
Miss Evan, quite the opposite. Evanesia is the mask you wear. I too was...
Your mask?
A mask, known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that...
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the Elation, from the instant the Phantom Moon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in is people. I really believe in you too, Miss Evanes.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity.
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet,
Why?
Miss Evanesia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt. Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood. If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequence... I am not some gambler. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate, forging... The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. When you realized Fullwish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in you? I know you already have a game changer. Please.
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rules. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner. General Yao Guang, you once asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantom Moon Games lie? Well, here's my answer now. I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of the psionic through this method. The Master of Elation imprisoned the most terrifying of horrors. The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia.
according to statistics.
The affected staff are quarantined.
If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect. So, why'd you call me here?
It's an emergency. I want to see how the script plays.
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijacking others. But since he is here as well, deduction.
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Blade made the trip. As for the tell you what, I'll show you the script. Here, sending you a copy.
For the sake of our business partnership, save this virus copy.
The feeling is me.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on. However, I'll grant you a privilege. Starting now.
I could have done that myself.
With the precondition that I want you to hack into the internet. Trace the source of the joyous. Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task. But if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron Hunters' suspicious activity.
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out. Maybe you should keep it wide open. One eye might not.
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours. And hers.
Judging by the time, I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. You missed your cue. You should have made your entrance full.
4 lines back. Oh, one eye might not be enough. Margin of error, 23 seconds.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smoothly?
It's a long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis. I think I heard Elio gave you a long vacation.
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule. I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at I-Teen Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
23 seconds late.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, even Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
Hope you enjoy yourself.
What secret messages have you been?
Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it.
I don't deny that. But I will sooner or later. Jade warned me. Never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 stone hearts, the Stellaron.
Is she seriously not just...
The probability is 9%. Remember the objective. Hack the net. When you access the network, prompt block permissions unlocked.
So, is this... This was your first mission. A pity you had to cheat.
No. You don't even know the first...
You handed over that cartridge.
I just took it back to play with. Besides, you guys just left.
Fine. You think we were careless? Well, next time we won't be.
Nice idea, but the executions... no. By the way, I changed the passcode for this cell, too. 133.
Oh.
The cartridge was clearly the ending you refused.
It's gonna be a game over anyway.
The ending's the same, so the journey doesn't matter.
It's not the same.
Then, when you see...
Bored. Because feeling bored. That's why I joined you. The stuff... What? This is still... This joy whatever, dude?
Exactly. Clearing up the truth.
You said you'd turn a blind eye.
The road ahead is fraught. If the worst happens and you end up in
Oh, I didn't take you for the hero.
You're asking if I've got something on my mind. What, be like you after the surgery? I looked down at my boss with my head. Oh, what? What are you doing? Are you...
This guy's the same. Working for the IPC. Huh. This one's a...
Those around you all wish I so smile.
That is...
Keep smiling! Flash a standard. You thanks to the surgery, I'll be Employee of the Month forever.
Hey.
Whether happiness surgery counts as unfair competition has always been.
Who are you? Fantastic! Let's...
Yikes! There's something...
I saw it too.
But it's... creepy.
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start...
If not, then...
No need. At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons...
On the surface, it seems like... No. That runs... Unhappiness is a...
Guess what this is?
Full wish is happiness.
Quick on the uptake. Shuhu's cells are the catalyst. That immortal being lying in slumber...
So, full wish encoded happiness syntax and broadcast it...
And that's not all. As people transformed, they generate... Bingo! That's the full picture.
Sorry to interrupt, but...
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival.
The only question remaining.
The answer is obvious. Ugh. Duo mentions.
Even the Department of Aberration Defense is helpless.
You're right.
So,
take a guess. If you
Seafeld City.
To be more precise,
Almost all the supplicants are there.
the more heated the battle, the more the wish power spirals into... Of course, there's no need for us to... Now that we've locked onto the signal source.
120 seconds.
Knew you'd say that. What happened?
Adding to whitelist.
You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere closer to the target. Drat.
Why is everything...
Just... There was a little accident.
Unbelievable.
Don't add insult to injury. I can tell. A hacker definitely had a hand in salvaging the world on canvas. Just gonna tweak the parameters. I'll spawn a change my outfit while I'm at it. Wait, what is this outfit? Ugh, never mind. I'll debug it later. Something I was clearly headed.
Why? Time.
No, because the genuine pearl is.
When did you figure?
It was the practiced, confident. So, what a
disaster stems from the.
Stop getting sentimental with that.
Just what I had in mind.
Why don't we switch things up?
Hey there, little guy. Since you look like a mean ball of cake.
Why so? I just want to play a game.
Don't even think about it.
I'm not a fan. Or perhaps it was because I was a...
There is something...
I'll take that as a compliment.
Why does everyone in the Cosmo...
No offense. I just joke.
I get it. I always keep my word. You're...
That made me cry. They got lots of time. Game time is infinite. And it doesn't matter if you're not willing. Nobody gets it. Spoiler alert. The reward for clearing the by the time you finish.
You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play with me.
I made a mistake. You're a prisoner here.
Because I...
What a shame. I prefer Cosmic Con. Just as the script.
What?
Sounds familiar. A Lux error.
Who exactly...
Oh, I not only know it, I can hope. Tonight, a Stellaron.
My body...
Find out, you will either die in a blaze of glory.
I really have to ask. Plain Arcadia is crawling with emanators. How are you going to take us on? With a single map?
Do you know the secret to longevity? The emanators you speak. Oh!
Full Wish is just a front.
Full Wish is a good student. Unlike me, I'm willing to give her project my full, or perhaps...
I'm only hearing one thing. Your scheme is like a tower of blocks.
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come...
You.
On the grounds. One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking down. He said,
I'll ask one more time. You. Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easy. It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran. You're way out of your league. You wanna play?
You're too prepared for this.
What are you There was a moment when I started to view everything that...
Was it that 23's?
Aren't you clever? Just because you can't see this place clearly, the script he gave Kafka has nothing to... If there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got some... Counting today's little stunt, you can...
Why not take a look at the present? Unfortunately for you, I have all the...
Unfortunately for you, I have no patience, and I don't care about take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey?
I have a friend who is a master, and you two will kneel before us.
Then just your dead meat.
Just moments ago, our reporter successfully exposed...
The IPC used a monster named Shuhu to create an infectious virus.
Massive numbers of civilians have been transformed into the walk...
As a local supplicant, the Director Foolish will fight to the bitter end that Seatbelt TV tells...
Listen to that. So,
as for the remaining supplicant,
I can't reach them.
Just a few minutes ago, these...
You better pray they don't. This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have to... No.
I used to be a fan of the Nameless, too. But look at how that turned out. They don't care.
What do we get for our sincerity? The asteroid. I ask you. What gives you the...
Are you okay? Twisting the facts.
Wish power is gathering.
Let's quiet down the onlookers first. With the IPC helping out with crowd control, hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle.
Con artist? In bed? With the IPC? You no shame.
Isn't this completely out of control?
We're past the point of no return.
But public opinion is a double-edged sword. If we can just tear off Full Wish's map.
Looks like we aren't the...
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on the net.
Please, be careful.
How should I put it? This 15 years ago, I defeated the Herald of Death with my own 2 hands. I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't do the same. Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
We'll have to deal with the ones in the town ourselves.
Nothing new under the sun. A concerned citizen tipped me off. In fact, what a pity astral friends in the audience.
I wouldn't dare! I wouldn't dare! Keep it down, Julia! You're gonna get thrown in jail!
Is this the debate full with? I figured it was a trap, but...
Foolish is stalling for time. The elevator's cut. The emergency exit's a no-go. We're short on time. I cut the signal. She kept repeating herself.
Thank you. Though, isn't it a little...
Careful, there's something, and it's a big one too. The magical girl troop that got away from us. They've also been taken by Foolish. Where'd everyone go? Oh, look who...
Now I can go on now. Now I can go on now. You're a moment.
Don't thank me. Oh, what? Our fight
Reach the end of the story in your own.
Watch it. Someone's behind that. You. True enough. With things as they are, how could you possibly remain unaffected? Old or Shu.
I am Blade.
That's...
Let me handle this. Maybe...
No need. We can trust him. I ran into Himiko. She told me to come help you. Sorry.
Seeing you makes me feel
weird. You didn't...
Quite the contrary. We fought a vicious battle and paid a cost. It was only when General Yao Guang showed him Yin. According to the Stellaron hunters,
Let me guess. Something
correct. Foolish sought to exploit the abundance, but she never expected another host of Shu. What she can do, he can do too.
Then those 200,000 people can be saved.
Don't rule out the other possibility. If this were the IPC, they'd throw you in. But for now...
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth. Thank you, everyone.
Why is there a live audience?
They're cunning tricks.
They're not like normal people, so Full Wish really can manipulate them.
Even though the IPC reduced them to this state.
Healed already?
They've completely lost their minds.
That's how it's done. Let them taste their own medicine.
What pain. Prepare to break through.
You're lost.
Pepsi Sunshine! I like this dream collab. Understand? Mavis. Snow blue. Score the sky.
Thank you for your help.
We've been tougher to deal with than before.
This game ends its days.
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Stars, favor us.
Future is clear.
Blessing in the sky.
You're wrong!
humanity's end. And they still there.
You're a moment behind.
While I run
There's no other choice. I'll stay behind and hold them off.
That plays right into their hands.
It's better than all of us getting stuck here together. Go on. I won't die.
Mr. Ashville, I posit. Your deduction I propose. Retract your statement.
You certainly have impeccable timing. Don't.
I gave a hacker an assignment to track down the meta signal from the TV station as positive.
And it won't take long for them to...
Long story short, the principle behind the joyous patients undergoing happy conclusion. An unknown force.
Shit. And you? You're just gonna stand there.
I've got to keep tracking the lost. Hello. Please support.
What's this?
That hacker's data science, spatially speaking.
Just looking at this screen ticks me.
Looks like we're pushing the right buttons.
Actually pretty useful.
A mass production plan is already in the works.
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth. But the Astros express succeed. Elation shall not be
Looks like it worked. Why is it just this pearl? Peasant?
Looks like this is the unknown. They are imaginated creations.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher than we fought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting stronger. It was these weirdos pulling the strings.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces.
Let's focus on what's right in front. Stand back. Hey, where's the young lady?
Something
So you noticed it too.
What are you guys talking?
It's you.
Doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top.
Disappeared?
Talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, this Mimi family of yours sure has quite... I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come lay down the law. I'll do you a favor while I'm at it. Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Mimi, right? Take a guess. At which stage? Just one place. The tutorial. Mere child's play. What are you so smug about? A quick victory isn't hard, but I'm being generous today by letting you witness the gap between us. Not bad. You've got some moves. What? You still think you can win? The Stellaron Hunter's mission ends here. Take a good look at who's taking you out. It's the last Emperor of the Dark Zone. That should put a stop to the endless... Don't. It's a... Nope. I can I hacked the beacons, then initiated two... You go handle forward. Elio didn't want us to tell you. This time, no one can see the path ahead. You're going to have to walk it alone. Go. I wish you good luck. You've got quite the real. Let's see just how...
Is this for the sake of...
Finally show one more round.
Such a pity. Is this appearance a future you borrowed? In a certain possibility, every game already cleared. No more challenges, no more...
For you? Scared? How many more aces do you have?
Let's see. Don't misunderstand, Hacker. I'm only the Fantasmal games, Will. Take a guess.
Silverwolf said just now, so even the script stops working.
Foolish basically has no evidence at all.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are you sticking up for the IPC dogs?
Looks like the winds of public opinion are starting to shift.
The IPC is interfering with the We Will Fight those despicable sons.
As agreed. Well, let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Silverwolf's right. Joy's symptoms have calmed down. We're going up through the
cost of their lives, only for their efforts to be undone by the arrival of the Express, unleashing a catastrophe that swept across the cosmos. To the nameless, the tragedy of Anthorius is nothing more than fuel for the Trailblaze.
Discussing freedom while ignoring the flesh.
You seriously think I have a bed as I've written?
Bearing vanity, violence, and that signature base. Relax. I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you. The outcome of this game, it's all too clear. Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy.
I hope you know I got all that on Just kidding. I don't need to resort to because I'm going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Then do you remember the last time? Let me help jog your memory.
Living, breathing person. Someone! Anyone!
Pitiful souls.
There is no need for panic. The
idiots trying to
Looking at the wording in the evacuation?
No, if you ask.
Foolishness. Sheer foolishness. I call...
And then what?
And then,
all these years later, and
What's up? Just days after getting my channel back. That's right! I'm laying my cards on the table.
do you see it? The true face of plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, few actually care. Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home, an absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation. Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Use tuning to make her... Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo the transformations.
Or, Full Wish, you can do it yourself. This is your last chance.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it! Killing me won't do you any good! Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
You're a stubborn one.
Your kindness is laughable. How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany? Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle. Right at the top of the Seafeld TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Cowardly vermin.
We need to catch her. Immediately.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real patience to sit through all. Go on. I'll open a I'd like to see what other trees.
Blaming me for cheating? Count there. System crash.
These vines. It's them.
The shadow's stirring. I only doesn't get to that.
Foolish.
Arcadians don't believe in aliens!
That giant
is the true owner.
Life is short. Why not smile more? We're all recipients of aha. Seen how ghastly everyone looks.
On that bloody evening, 15 years ago, a student covered after she was rescued. She couldn't go home. From then on, she lived inside a wardrobe until a granny from the mutual aid says, "Child, you have to come out. We can help each other pick up the pieces." Did that child find a way out? Every day she received letters of encouragement. People held her hand and said, and I said, "That's right."
Click. That's the. Where are the cameras? What are you doing?
I understand everyone wants to. Why are there?
Mr. Collier, you're getting
No big deal.
Host?
Foolish. Just moments ago, you conquered every last.
The investors made the call immediately and.
So, the people who.
The inspirational girl who survived.
Remember to look at the cameras.
That night, she locked herself in. She turned away from every camera. But in the end, she received only...
A fool's...
Correct. But not quite. There was... The way you cried.
You want to demand an apology from the world of 15...
How could that be? Gods are fools, mistaking malice for mirth. So, my dear son, I know you just want to turn me...
Don't engage her.
Did she imply?
Viewers, I fight. I will never yield. I want to see you destroy.
A gift from the elation! I shall create a never-ending Phantasm Moon Games! Oh gods, let everyone never stop laughing! Is this as you wished? Guidance from beyond the sky! If this game will you ever find happiness?
She wants the game to go on forever. Looping inside an undying deadlock.
Stay focused. Don't let Shuhu assimilate you.
Smell the glue! Restored from the sun. Once more.
Thank you for your help.
You're lost.
Even so, there are still people rooting for us.
Don't thank me.
Stars favor us. People always observe the heavens with my divination. Best of luck. An explosive star. Oh, luck. Or fight command.
That one spike you got?
Must find her weakness.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Thank me.
The climax of the comedy. How could it be complete? Come! Receive this blessing!
That's it?
So weak. Don't stop now. I haven't had my fill yet.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill
believe in the Astral Express!
Another nameless. I have awakened only 3 times in a millennium. 2 of those instances arose. No. Full Wish's transgressions have been judged by the Phantasm. It is simple. By my hand, the joyous sentence will return to the embrace of the Master of Evil.
Dragging 200,000.
The innocent people you speak of. I can see it clearly.
So what if it's true?
Indeed. In a so you must understand. On the path of elation, mocking you. To think a mere game could change.
I only believe one thing, and I can show them.
You don't even have. What you seem to be hiding in, if you allow that wish power to surge into you and how can you be certain that you...
It doesn't matter. I don't need to give an answer. I just... Those who gaze upon my back... It doesn't matter who... What matters is what I want people to see.
You know something. Your father... But if you aren't mad enough, how could you ever earn their favor? It seems, even in the darkness, there's a light that still shines for you.
The glow sticks from Star.
Why 3?
Because 3 minutes is all you need to believe in the light.
Childish. Using glow sticks as weapons. That's certainly a first. Then the pact is sealed. Phantasmoon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. You're up, protagonist.
I believe in you! Fine, come on!
Get out of here!
You got this!
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept it, and I'll change it. The self beneath this mask, I'll show them. Hero meets the dazzling entrance!
Just who exactly is the undying monster here?
What's next? The stage is yours!
Would you pass this run, little lady? Your wound. You all right?
How good? Actually, I've never been better.
full wish. This for Scott! Daybreak! This one! This is for everyone before this!
One disaster, never enough!
Good luck! An explosive start!
You're a moment. Now I can go on now.
People always say that the observe the heavens with my divination. That omen. Don't thank me. Oh,
Descend into a blissful hell!
I saw it in the end. I still...
You don't know.
I don't know. So slow. It would only take the herald of death an instant to kill me. But it took Lettercania 15 whole years.
She's dead.
The one responsible for all this.
And left us with a mess. You haven't forgotten, have you?
If the abundance transformations can...
It's worse than that. The moment Foolish, she was planning to go for broke from the very start.
Everyone's going to die!
Back as a ghost and haunt you for this!
Please save us!
The situation is already spiraling out of control.
That's enough.
And I know this is, but all eyes on me.
Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron! Everyone, please, listen! Cut the chatter! Hurry up and say to me! There's all this time? Full Wish has been deceiving we can't just sit around waiting to be saved. I'm assisting with the rescue efforts and see...
True, you really know how to be...
Panic
won't solve any...
Keep your phone lines open and conserve your back. There's still hope.
There's still hope.
The Daybreak Warriors are... and... Blurry.
Hi! Hello, everyone! So pull yourselves together, or else speaking of comics, the Fluffy's latest update, I'm your attending physician.
What a thoroughly entertaining comedy sketch!
It seems this world is not completely incurable.
Don't tell me.
Gather the scattered flesh and blood of Shuhu into my body, and I will command it. Maybe there's still a chance.
You're insane. We must not repeat the mistake.
I knew it. You just...
I am the only host capable of maintaining my set.
Without the Spirit Whisper, I'm not 100% sure.
What if there was someone who could perform thought tuning and control you?
Alovian kid, don't do anything stupid. Can you control the thoughts of hundreds of thousands?
Mr. Ashvale, there will always be... I've been wondering something for a while now. How did Plain Arcadia get its name? Just like Penacony. The surface is all glitz and glamour, but now I understand. Stasis can never bring happiness. Here, people's wishes collide, shattering along with this Arcadia. I once sought to put an end to suffer. Today, I hope to have the opportunity to trailblaze the... People of the Arcadia, I, the exile Sunday, on behalf of the 33 martyrs of the Sinwish Syndicate, I humbly beseech you, please, for the sake of this, there is no need to suppress it, nor should you feel ashamed. Please, face your fears. Throne, I will weave your desires into a lifeline. This will be an arduous, synchronized wish. A triumphant hymn that transcends the flesh and blood of the...
Please, put an end to this fart.
Oh, Skybow.
May the tragedies of the past never be repeated.
There's still hope! There's still hope! There's still hope!
Your dreams always come to an end. This time, I will defend everyone's right to feel pain!
The time has come! Shoo-ho! My death! I bury you!
That which began because of us. You and I will end this together!
Nice. Before it fully wakes up, I'll end this game with a single parameter.
Don't crowd around me if you want to say your goodbyes.
Everyone just wants you to live out a good life.
The word live seems rather disrespectful to him. Saving a planet from the scourge of the abundance is indeed a monument. Apologies. I had a long... Thank you, Stellaron Hunter.
So, what did your...
Dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. But it appears the prophecy...
Perhaps those...
But doing...
What are you doing? Why are you plunging the fragments of the shard sword into...
Can I remain lucid only in this way?
He uses a fragmented sword. Ichor, dark and yellow.
I see. That's a fact. As an envoy of the Cienjo, it appears I must fulfill my mission.
Escort me back to the Cienjo, or perhaps...
If you want to make a move on a Stellaron Hunter, you'll have to answer to me.
I'm not unreasonable. I can grant you the ending you've been seeking. If everyone is in agreement, then come with me so we can discuss the plan. Sealed there is the entity that will...
When I saw you fall, I thought it was what you seem... I can tell. I'm not sure why. But after leaving Amphorius, presumably in a place so close to the abundance, but the situation in that battle just now was dire. I'm going to speak with Blade, and General... Furthermore, those who underwent the happiness surgery. I have a feeling that defeating Full... Anyway, let's head back.
Blade was taken away by that... Why are you calling me that all of a sudden?
After this battle, you've grown up.
Are you making fun of my... Alright. Is anything in the blink of an eye as the flesh and blood coalesced? That thing suddenly... We should thank the little Dragon King, too. Keep playing the Phantom Moon games, obviously. Next time we meet, we'll be enemies.
I never imagined tuning. Fortunately. Saying thanks. You're making us sound like... I'm fine. The world is truly full of wonders. I feel like I'm no longer flying alone. I think it's time sometime soon.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
Don't be silly. Right now, I just want to brew a few cups of coffees. One cup. Don't take too long.
It's still early. Where to now? This is it.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the everyday routine of plain Arcadia's peace. Scored a big victory, huh? How's it? Feeling lost and empty? That's for...
What about you?
Take a guess. What a shame. It's not every day you get to... Still, at least I didn't become a villain.
You have... And in the future.
Thanks for cheering me up. Little raccoon, I've been a huge fan of yours all along. Yes, I need you to go deep into... A millennium ago, Graphia sacrificed herself and now, the enemy we want... Someone is forcing me to break the rules, to exhaust my strength. Please, tell the demon lord from beyond has returned. You must. While you were fighting, I was using the... Sorry. Look forward to my next dazzling entrance, little raccoon.
Vanessa?
The ink has not run dry, but the painted scroll's on the verge of tearing. I never thought the one who'd show up would be you.
I'm flattered I managed to...
With everyone's eyes fixed on Full Wish, Perla. But that doesn't explain how a mere security officer, a masked fool, a spy from the marketing development department.
As of right now, I'm still a security officer for the department. And as for how much I'm willing to divulge during...
What do you want to know?
I know the IPC has been plotting and planning what you're trying to lay your hands on. The remains of the Eon Ouroboros are on Ahatopia.